Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here. Hope your week is starting off well. You know, the crazy thing is I taped all the zodiac signs in one recording, and then it stopped like at the end in Pisces. I'll get that out as soon as I can. I don't think I can edit and add on to Pisces. I'm sorry, I might have to do a single shot of just Pisces. I'll try to get that out. This is gonna be a collective read, impromptu. What's going on in the collective for those that found this? A lot of anxiety, Nine of Swords. Magician in the reverse. Nine of Wands, also in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the upright, Judgment in the reverse. Okay, 5 more cards. Someone's going through it, let me tell you. First card out, 6 of Wands. Second card, 4 of Swords in the reverse. Third card out, 8 of Swords in the reverse. Fourth card out, Page of Wands in the reverse. Last card out, Devil. Okay, I'm gonna overall energy the Hierophant in the reverse. So, and of course it's an upright deck. I just cut the middle of the deck. It's a Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like several of you are dealing with somebody who's going through an awakening or a bottom. This is what this feels like. This is what it looks like. Somebody is super insecure, highly, and it's again, insecurity will lead people. We all have insecurity. We all feel a little lack at times, right? This is above and beyond insecure. This is hyper, focused, hyper-focused on their feeling of not fitting in, not important. They're very jealous. I don't know if you can see all these cards, but they're very jealous and very concerned that I feel you're moving on. That's kind of the vibe. The Nine of Swords with the Six of Wands is telling me it's the high level of anxiety. And this might be what karma looks like on the 3D here. So, I get the sense, and I'm going to clarify with this other deck, but I get the sense that when somebody, yeah, the lovers in the reverse, when somebody is experiencing this kind of loss, I feel like somebody was playing with somebody else because there's a lot of ego wrapped up in these cards, and it's reverse ego now. Reverse ego is if you had come off better than somebody else, or full of pride, or a sense of security was tied, self-importance was tied to this person. So if I'm going to latch onto somebody, it's because, and I feel good about being with this person because they can elevate me, they can support me, they can bring me security, they can whatever. And then the lack of them or the loss of them, it means I'm less than. That's kind of this energy. So somebody is going through it, and it's because of the loss of you. They're afraid that you're in another relationship because I feel like you put some boundaries up. You might have blocked this person. You said goodbye to this person. You know, they lack the confidence. And I feel like they see you as the Six of Wands in the upright, and they're struggling with the Nine of Swords. High level anxiety. I'm going to clarify. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. I got the Hierophant in the upright. I got the Knight of Cups. And I got the Empress. So, and it's Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is pretty simple, actually. The way I'm going to read it. You, or your person, is having anxiety about coming back and talking to you, and I feel like they are concerned that you're in a third party. They did have a huge ego, and they saw their life was so much better with you. How's that? That seems to resonate with me. But this person, I think, played games with you. They were superficial, hot and cold, in and out, wasn't really putting a label on your relationship, took advantage of you. In fact, I feel like they were probably making, not fun of you, but yeah, kinda is, so again, I'm just going to read from my intuition, going to keep it really honest here, but these are the messages I get when I start. I'm not even to the second row yet. And I feel like this person played games with you. They might have ghosted you. They might have put you on red, played with your emotions, right? This is somebody who at one point, they felt like they were the thing, the bomb, whatever. Unfortunately, they took advantage of it. You made them feel this way. So I feel like before they met you, they were feeling okay about themselves. They know they're cute. You came in and just like dumped love, affection, attention, and they just took it for granted and elevated their ego. I don't think they elevated. I just think their ego elevated. And you know how it's almost like a runner chaser dynamic, but they never got to the chasing point until now. So this is the evidence of the chase. So you might be dealing with a twin flame, even a karmic twin. It could be that as well, because this runner chaser, this person's in their feels. So I feel like you were in your feels. Thank you for that. And you've exited that state of mind that, you've grieved, you've moved forward. I feel like you have a lot of love and emotion and feelings, but I feel like you're out of the pain portion of this valley. I have the Magician in the reverse and the Four of Swords. This is somebody who's so insecure, and it's almost like if they were playing with your feelings, and you, the viewer watching me, kind of asked this person, where's this going? What's happening? You're sharing your feelings, your love and affection with this person, and they're minimizing the value of that, and they kind of react in an immature way. They don't want to deal with it. They don't really want to address it. They're avoiding it. They're gaslighting you. They play games on you. They took advantage of you. So this energy here is now, because you've elevated and they're watching you elevate, they're feeling insecure and hypersensitive about you moving on. Tower on the bottom of the deck. So you might say no when they come back in. I feel like this person's absolutely exhausted. If they're dealing with a third party, they want to exit this relationship. Not all your folks, not everybody I'm reading for has an exit in a third party. Because I have the Empress here, so you might be the Empress, they might be with an Empress, but this is a lot of anxiety about missing something. I'm missing my opportunity. I'm missing something due to, I can't go forward because I'm lacking everything I need to secure this relationship. Middle of the spread is a Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands, both in reverse. So what I'm hearing, or what I'm reading here, is this is a very delayed conversation, a very delayed, them coming in. They lack the strength. They also lack the words. They don't know what to say to you. This is also jealousy. So you might have gone out or posted something. You might put you might be hitting some of the Halloween parties, right? Or going out with your friends or posting things on social media. They're watching it and they're super jealous and they want to rush in, but they can't. They might be with somebody they don't want to be with. They're apathetic. It's bored. It's consistently bored day in and day out. Mediocre, meh, right? This is oatmeal all over the place. Just bland, no flavor, not even some Splenda. Just zero interest, and flip the coin. Also remorse that they chose wrong. This is, this person, I feel, is creating, it's like they come home, slam a door for no reason. This person's creating disruptions and chaos in their own personal life, kind of stirring the pot, I keep seeing, because they want to create a crisis so they can bail and come and talk to you about this situation. Or they might have, and you might have said no already. This is karma. I don't know what else to say. Karma is just consequences. They chose, You know, I have a lot of readers that, or excuse me, a lot of viewers that say, you know, they made their bed, let them lie in it. And that's kind of what this is. That vibe is somebody's kind of pulling back and saying, I'm going to let you sit and think about what you did. I'm going to clarify the Magician in the reverse with the Four of Swords. I can't make this up, y'all. 3 of Swords in the upright. I have 4 of Pentacles. They didn't give enough. And then I have the Death and the Rebirth card in the reverse. They want to come back, but it is, again, chaos, continued chaos, and they want to have recovery from this. They miss you. 6. This is very much a soulmate. This is very much a soulmate. They're acting and they're sitting in the King of Pentacles, and it's the 10 of Swords. So I feel like this King of Pentacles is really focused, hyper-focused on their work. I feel like I've been reading a lot about judicial reconciliation or somebody going through the courts. This is kind of like every tsunami of karma the person that left you is going through it. They chose badly. They got stuck in a situation or a relationship that I feel like they're stuck in for financial reasons. They're also going through like paying the courts back. It could be child support. It could be back taxes. It could be insurance. I feel like there's some money. 5 of Cups in the reverse, or in the upright, excuse me. Defending oneself. I think this person has had a history of not knowing what they want, wishy-washy, in and out, not kind of player, could be player for several of you, but the vibe I'm getting is I never stood up for myself. I didn't find my voice. So this is kind of, I think this person just lacked security. They didn't know what they wanted. And they acted out of self-centered ego. That's what this is. If you don't know what you don't know, right, you're going to keep doing the same thing. They are awakening. This is an awakening. This is the tougher route of going through an awakening. Scraping your knees on this, like, bloody knees, trying to get on their feet, right? And this person, I feel, is reviewing your relationship with them, the deadening of it. They want to rebirth it. They want to correct this. They knew that they were holding back, the 4 of Pentacles. They're also working on their money because they don't have enough to give you. I've been reading this energy all freaking week. They're still stuck. I don't know what this is about. Give me the nine of Wands and the 8 of Wands, please. So the 8 of Wands in the upright is rushing in. In the reverse, it's delayed, right? Let's find out why it's delayed. I also feel like this person may be finishing out a marriage. I feel it's not love. There's no love here. They resent and regret not staying with you. I keep hearing staying with you. So if this is a relationship and you're with somebody who's not available, and I said something yesterday, committed versus loyal, right? This person is loyal to you but committed to somebody else, right? So I think they want to come in. I think they want to explain themselves. They feel ashamed, just ashamed, and jealous, hyper jealous. I won't say this person's insecure, but they feel lack. They just don't feel good enough for you. Tell me about the 9 of Wands in the reverse and the 8 of Wands in the reverse, please. Okay, right there, jumped out. I got the 5 of Swords in the reverse. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight anymore. They want to have recovery. They want to have a communication. A Wheel of Fortune also in the reverse. So whenever I see, and the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and the Lovers. So you might be dealing with a fire sign. You also might be dealing with somebody at a third party, right? Unavailable. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, is somebody wants to come forward, or at least they're telling you they want to come forward, but they can't because they're currently connected with something else. I feel like they're finishing it out with the 10 of Swords as well as the Death card in the reverse. Also, the Hierophant, the Knight of Cups, they want to come and tell you how they feel about you, or vice versa. I also feel with the 8 of Cups, or the 8 of Wands, this person's like not quite out of the woods, and this is the hidden energy. I don't want to look at it yet, but I feel like not quite out of the woods. Yeah, 2 of Cups. I can't make it up, y'all, with the King of Swords. They want to rush in and tell you the truth. This is a strategic king. And I like the fact that the 2 of Cups are here because that verifies the soulmate feeling I was having earlier, is they're recognizing who you are to them, and they are going to come in and talk to you about it. Also, the Wheel of Fortune also indicates you move forward. So, because it's in the reverse, I feel, close this out, and it's divine timing, and this person doesn't believe that this is going to happen. There's no faith in this is going to occur. There's no trust. I almost feel like I'm talking to an agnostic. I believe that, you know, an agnostic is a little different than an atheist, right? And I think we all were agnostic at one point, is we felt, we questioned, how about that? We questioned how we got here, you know, and agnostic is the believing in something, right? And this person is waffling between atheist and agnostic because they don't know what they're believing in. They have no faith that something's going to change. It's meh. This is oatmeal. This person's feeling it's the same. I'm stuck in my situation. It's delayed. I can't tell my person I want to be with him, but I can't because I have all these things. I have children, I feel. There's money tied to this. There's accountability. This person might live in another state. That's kind of the feeling I have. There's a huge distance between the two. Could be a big body of water or a bunch of states in between. It could be across the street. I just feel there's distance. There's a gap that needs to be pulled together. The void has to be secure. So this person can just make that step from one chapter to another. But this is like miles between the chapters. And that's the Wheel of Fortune is not really wanting the cycle to end that you just exited, but it's also not wanting you to move forward, right? They want to come back and stop that progression that you're going through and jump on your wheel. Then I have, if that wasn't enough, your overall energy, 7 of Cups. Do they know you're having a lot of options and you're looking at them? That's going over the 8, that directly over the 8 of Swords, which is my anxiety card. This person's in high level anxiety, and it's self-created. So when somebody's sitting in an 8 of Swords, there's nothing else in the card. It's a woman surrounded by toilet paper, right? And if she just shakes herself out of there, opens her eyes, the swords will fall, and she'll turn around and walk to the castle and complete her story. But she can't because she's like super consumed, this woman in the card, super consumed with all the challenges in front of her, and they're so surmounted and surmounting, she can't get past them. She can't bypass this. So it's fear and doubt. So she's stuck, right? Her feet may be planted in the sand, but it feels like concrete. She can't take the first step forward because she's blinded by all the concerns. And this is ego, like lots and lots of ego and financial insecurity. There's no faith here, is my point. If it is all relying on us to make sure the outcome turns out well, we'd all be screwed, right? That's this vibe. That's how we got here on this channel, is to improve our faith and trust in the universe, and that there's a plan and a design and a timeline, and there's, you know, larger spirits at play, larger factors. I love universal law. There's a lot of books about those. Read them. You can Google them if you want to, because those are truths that we can stand on, regardless of how I feel about it. It's the truth. This person is going through it. I don't know what else to say. It's like, it's disabled. That's the best word, is disabled. That's the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands in the upright is coming in with good news. It's like the messenger of good tidings. In the reverse, it's bad news, right? It's disabled. So this person doesn't have any hope. This person is feeling hopeless. And this should be in, you know, it doesn't matter. It's also, they're concerned about you having a lot of options. And you're going to take one of them. I feel like the superficial piece too is that they sit and question if this relationship was just an option to them, to you, if you even had feelings. They're trying to minimize their pain. They're trying to actually talk themselves out of a relationship with you because of all the work they got to do to come forward. I don't know who I'm reading for. This is very, very specific, it seems. But this is a very highly anxious and depressed person because they can't join you. But I also feel on the flip side is you, my friend, have some decisions to make. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. Anything else for the 8 of Swords and the Page of Wands? 5 of Pentacles, feeling left in the cold and dealing with financial barriers. So that's what I feel like, a large portion of money. 2 of Pentacles, hot and cold. Again, that silly little tower with the Queen of Pentacles. With the Nine of Swords right behind. So whoever this person is, whether it be you or somebody else, the barriers of this third person, the third person is a financial pillar to somebody, either you and you're holding on to them, not wanting to release it out of fear of insecurity, financial insecurity, or your person is. And I feel like that's a big portion of this. With that 5 of Pentacles is I have intense, insane fear. If I let go of my financial security, I'm going to fall. And then I'm not going to have anything. Like finances, like I will go from $1 million to $500,000, or even maybe $1/3 of $1 million. And I'll lose my standing or my credit or half all of my possessions. That's kind of this. And I almost feel like you need to release this expectation of, it's not you don't need to. I feel like the need is to release any tie you have to financial security or like it's almost like the person I'm reading for, the stuff equates self-esteem still. This is very important. They're a very fancy car and they're very nice Gucci and name brand, whatever it is, Prada, Louis Vuitton, those are my things. So like, not really, I can't afford that stuff. But anyway, when I look at this person's driven by the comfort that these things that this image presents, right? I can't get my facials, I can't get my nails done, I can't go to yoga, I can't drive my $1 million car, like all the vibes, right? So this person's being threatened by their lifestyle changing. I can't travel as much if they release their love of greed, of security. Tell me about Judgment and the Devil. So it's almost like you're being put, like greed is being put between you and this person and they have to make a decision. And I feel like they're fighting it. They're really, really fighting it. They're almost telling themselves, oh, it doesn't matter. They didn't love me anyway. That's gaslighting, by the way. They didn't love me anyway. Because that way, if I say that and I believe that, you don't love this person anyways. They never loved me. That way, I don't have to feel bad when I don't choose my person or you back. I don't have to feel bad. I can walk away from this unscathed and without blame, right? Because you never loved them anyway. This is somebody who's stuck and being forced to look at their lifestyle in a different view. And what do they want? I keep hearing, what do I want? What do I want? And they've been praying. This is, you've been what they've been praying for, to heal. And you come along and they absolutely adore you. And you two are very childlike. You have a lot of fun together, or you did. And you showed up for this person and this person kind of showed up for you. Okay, Judgment and the Devil. Judgment is in the reverse. So it's failure to face the facts. This person, yeah, and look at that. It is defined with the Devil again. I love tarot. Thank you very much. 2 devils. So it's greed, bondage to materialism. The first 2 words on the card, bondage to materialism. I, self, me. So my dad used to say, and you might have somebody who also deals with addiction here, kind of, or issues, right? Some kind of, maybe not addiction, but overindulgence to the point of embarrassment. They act a fool in public. They create fights for no reason. They escalate on a dime, you know, that sort of thing. So you love this person, but I think you're exhausted to dealing with this in and out, hot and cold, you know, hot and cold person. I also feel this person is now obsessed with you. Isn't that ironic? When I started, you were the runner and you're now recovered and you kind of got a perspective of what this is, Ace of Cups, and now they're chasing you, Ace of Cups. And this is also disappointment, blame, doubt. So either this person hasn't knocked on your door, or you've already dealt with it and said, no, thank you, or you took this person back and you're chatting. This is where you are in the spectrum. You're either it hasn't happened yet or it's on its way. Tell me about the Judgment and the Devil. I already got the Devil, but I'm going to find out. Spirit's like, I already gave you a card. I got the Emperor in the reverse. So the Emperor in the reverse is my narcissist. And I got the Chariot. Again, already on its way. I said that. So the Emperor in the reverse is somebody not in control. They're not emotionally in control of themselves. They might race in. They might be argumentative, male or female. Doesn't matter. It's the spirit of the energy. It's the energy. And it's kind of like rushing in and wanting war. It's the King of Wands coming in with a strategy. The strategy, I think, is twofold. I need to secure my place. I need to aggressively say, you're with somebody. I saw your picture. It's very blaming. You two aren't together. I feel like you took a break. This is an in and out energy for a while. This is like you took a pause. Somebody's taking care of themselves. They're working on stuff. And now they're rushing in to have an argument with you. And because they're not only codependent, but I feel like they're not capable of standing on their own 2 feet. And maybe you were kind of enabling them. Sorry, I feel like you were kind of helping them. I think that's done. I think you cut the chains a while ago. You're free. Anything else for this read? Very specific. Every sign is out here. A lot of air signs, a lot of cup signs, of course, and the wands. I don't see many pentacles. I see one card with pentacles on it, too. So it might be air sign, water sign, fire sign. You're moving forward right there. What are you moving forward with? Defending yourself. If this person does rush in, you're going to give them, oh my gosh, you're going to give them light love. Seriously, you're going to give them a message of hope, but you're going to stand on your own 2 feet. You're standing on your own 2 feet. You're saying, I'm not going to entertain this. No, I'm not going to bail you out. I am super sorry. Love you to death, but no thank you. I also feel like you're really investing in yourself. You're overworking a little bit. I'm hearing that. You need to drop that. So get some balance here. But I think you're also dropping the burden of this relationship, and you have some freedom. You can breathe. You've dropped this a while ago, and you're investing in yourself. 7 of Pentacles. I do feel like you're making a decision, and you're choosing yourself. You're out with your friends. I think this is a very lively, fun energy for November. I kind of see you getting out more. But you're stuck a little bit. You're making a judgment call, and the stuck is the emotional connection that you have with this person. You don't want to see them fail. You don't want to see them get hurt. But I also think you don't want to rescue this person. I feel like if it's you, I feel like you got some counsel. Friends, family, sister, family, brother, older brother, uncle maybe. Could be an uncle. Trusted advisor, trusted friend, therapist. Somebody is like, or all of them. I don't like, whoever knows, whoever you're going to, if it's you, or it could reverse it. I just read energy, but this, I'm going to just speak as if it's you, because that's how it feels to me as I read the cards. I feel like if it's you, you've gone to some folks and they've told you, hold your ground, keep your boundaries up. Like this is a mess, not your mess. Don't pick it up. This is the vibe. So you're getting really good counsel. The 3 of Cups is very lovely, supportive, but it puts you in it forces you to put you in a position to say yes or no. Do I want to enable or support? And you're trying to make a decision, not only to, I feel like, move or support this person somehow, but you're also sitting in a space of, what do I want? And if it's almost like if you help this person, whatever this looks, I don't know what that looks like, and everybody's situation is different, but whatever choice there is, it's major. It's like you lose. I feel like by you giving them what they want, somehow you lose what you want. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So you're going to know. Please let me know. I'm dying to know. I kind of feel like, well, I don't really want to move, but I love my person, so I'm going to go and pack up and go and help them. Even though I have a really good job, my kids are here, whatever. I'm on the bowling team, whatever. I have a life, but I feel like several of you are historically supporting this person, and I think you're trying to break away. 2 devils, clarified. Anyway, you're going to choose your son, and the Page of Cups is just a loving. It's affection, right? It's just loving energy. That's all it is. It's just a loving energy conversation. You're using your intellect and your intuition, and you're trusting yourself. I don't know if you trust this person quite yet. I don't think you're quite healed. You're not to a space of trust. And you already had an issue, I feel, with trust at the beginning of the reading with the 9 of Swords. That's a lot of this energy, and I feel like this is going to rush right in. You are going to have a sense of happiness. This is what you want, and you're sitting in a space of meditation and prayer, looking at kind of like the history of what you did. I'm going to pull 2 cards. 1, Naked Truth. What would your person say? Whoever's involved in this, what would they say? I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm willing to put in the time and effort now because I don't want to lose you. I'm telling you. So I feel like that, I got that vibe right around here whenever I was in this story is, I do believe you guys are focused a lot. I feel like there's an ex-wife somewhere who's making somebody pay back some back child support kind of vibe. This is what it feels like. Some heavy duty years of this and the court found favor, but it's also going to take some time. And I also feel there's a lifestyle this person wants to remain in, and it's like, again, going to take a lot of time to dig themselves out of this debt. Tell me more. What else would they say? I didn't feel I was on your level. Insecurity, right? You're a boss. I'm very insecure. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. I'm starting to panic. That was the energy I felt at the front. It's been so long since I've seen or heard your voice. I do feel like they're watching you. I do feel like there was a third party. I feel like you guys had an in and out, hot and cold, non-defined, is that a word? I don't think so. Undefined relationship. It just didn't, it's a really good relationship. It just is so imbalanced, and it's gotten years. This is a years conversation, a back and forth friendship. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, that's too many. I'm not taking any of them. Oh, here we go. I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom. Bum, bum, bum. So true. So the commitment piece is, I feel this person left a long-term relationship, or even if it was 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, and they didn't like. It's like big dog, small cage, you know. So big dog, small cage is I'm stuck and I feel like a prisoner, and they do not like it and they want to escape. And that's kind of the vibe I feel. And they might still be leaving this relationship. All right, I want a meditation, one card for this reading, please. What can we leave with the collective? The feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. I love this one. So I had somebody, a viewer, write in the comments, how will I know if I'm awakened? And I sent a link, but the reality is, when I was sleeping, I only was so consumed with me, myself, and I self, me. And through hardship, sometimes it's a progressive awakening. For me, it was progressive and then slam, slam, slam. I had a lot of towers back to back, and that escalated. That like quickly moved my my awakening quickly forward. But one day I was super consumed with my own desires and my plans and designs, and then literally the next day I understood that my plans and designs were of my making, and I needed to align them with the larger energy. And once I released this, then I would be in alignment and things would just occur. And things started to just occur as I released things. That's this energy. It says, how motivated do you feel today? You should feel refreshed and excited about your day. And it says, take 15 breaths, deep breaths in and out, and imagine the sunshine peeking through into your mood. It gets better and it will be great. But it's we wake up feeling useless or sad. Self-pity is, poor me, I'm not getting what I want. And they're saying, pivot your idea, pivot your view, right? And your life will change, you know. Stay in an attitude of gratitude versus, poor me, I'm not getting what I want. When's my person coming in? And the divine's like, divine timing is this way. And it's like, I'm going to force it, right? So this person wants to rush in. So this is your reading. Again, if this is your tribe, feel free to hit that button and join us on this journey. Also hit the notification bell if you'd like to, and it will just tell you when I upload new videos, because I'm doing them random now. Also, if this is something you want to unpack together, link is in the box to connect with me and do a personal reading for each and every one of you. I thank you so much for joining the tribe and watching and being so amazing, just being so amazing and supporting each other in the comments. Please continue to like, subscribe, and share and comment. Super, super helpful in growing the channel as I'm trying to impact the world. Get us all rowing in the same direction. Love and light to each and every one of you. Until next time, take care.